thought this was going to be a good one. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope everyone's having a great day today. So today's video is the official unboxing of the October Premium box. I did use everything that came in my box today, and I have some thoughts. Some of the items I wasn't that happy with. Just a little spoiler for you, but I did find a couple that I really liked. So if you want to see everything that came in my box, or if you just love talking about Boxycharm spoilers, unboxings, just Boxy chat in general, or skincare or makeup, whatever, anything in the beauty space, make sure you hit that subscribe button to become part of the Wolfpack family. And now without further ado, let's get into it. Alright, so before we get into the unboxing and showing everything that I got in my variation, if anyone is interested in the eye look that I created today, I love this by the way, make sure you check out my base box unboxing. If the video is live, I will have it linked down below in the description box, and if it's not out yet, just be on the lookout for it. Make sure you have the notification bell turned on. So okay, let's get into the items. So I'm going to start this in the order that I use them and kind of go from there. But the first item that I want to talk about is a hair care item. I didn't get a chance to try this today because, I mean, I keep forgetting to use these whenever I'm getting ready for the videos when it comes to hair care products. It's just because hair care is something that I don't normally get excited about in the box. When it's in there, I mean, most time they'll just go straight into the bathroom, and while I'm thinking of them, I will use them, but I'm just not a hair care person. I don't use the products that often, so they don't really cross my mind that often. Aside from like a little bit of coloring here and there and some detangler, because I need some detangler. Boxycharm, if you could get us some of that, I would be so happy. But anyways, the first item that we have, this is from Varvoir. I'm not sure how to say this, but this is the Secrets in the Snow Soft Styling Foam. So while I was trying out all of the items in the box, while I didn't get a chance to actually use this one, I did kind of like a sniff test because I like to smell my makeup products and my skincare, so why would hair care be any different? So I had to sniff it and just kind of see what the texture was in my hand, just kind of get a feel for it. This stuff smells amazing. I've never tried anything from this brand before. I like the packaging. The pump on here worked really well, and I might actually use this. I'm going to try to leave it out on the counter so that the next time I wash my hair, I will remember to use it. So what they say this is for: invigorating as a frothy first snow, this velvety, volumizing, and hydrating mousse is the cool rush you've been longing for. Enriched with strengthening bamboo extract and nourishing marula oil, it envelops each strand with a weightless, medium hold that defines natural texture and calms frizz. That actually sounds pretty good, and kudos to whoever wrote this and made it sound romantic for a hairstyling product. You deserve a raise. So the rest of these items, I'm going to go in the order that they were used, and we're going to start with Dew of the Gods. This is the Under Eye Volumizing Collagen Pads, and there are 10 packs in here. First up, I really do enjoy the packaging. I just find that it's easier to store and maybe travel with them. I don't know if I would be traveling with a product like this. I don't know why, just because it comes in a tin container, I just like it more. It just makes it feel a little bit more luxe. As far as the actual under eye pads themselves, the individual packets that they come in, it was surprisingly difficult to get them out of there. It took me a minute to get them both out because I don't know why. The little part where you rip up is at one end and then you have to pull them out that way, but I had issues, okay? I don't know why. But anyways, as far as them actually performing, I really like them, and I have to say that this is probably the first time I've had under eye patches or under eye masks that stay in place. Because they're sticky, you have to peel off the little plastic piece when then you peel it on. Once you got them on, they're not moving, they're not budging. And I do think that I accidentally put them on the wrong way. I think I have it backwards, but either way, they felt really good on the skin, except for because of the way I applied them. Every time I opened my eyes, I swear I could feel my lashes on the edge of the eye pads. Drove me a little bit crazy, but that's fine. You have to wear these a lot longer than some other products that I've had. Like these, you have to wear them for 30 minutes, like 20 to 30. Most of the time with other ones, it's like around 10 to 15 minutes. Now with that being said, because we had to wear the under eye patches for so long, we went ahead and started using the next item that came in the box. This is from 111 Skin. It's the Antioxidant Energizing Essence. I wanted to take advantage of the full time that I had those under eye patches on, and I didn't want to, I guess, waste my time, so that's why I started layering on other skincare. But this one, in essence, you kind of have to use it for a while to get the full effect of it. I did follow up with moisturizer afterwards, and it seemed to work out pretty well. It left my skin very comfortable because the cleanser that I used today was a drying one, because it's, you know, what I used during the summer, and then I'll switch to more hydrating during the winter. But my skin was feeling a little bit dry, and I used this afterwards, and it made it feel immediately more comfortable. I'm just going to have to give this more time to test it out and see how it does. But so far, based on just today's experience, so far so good. So I've gotten the skincare and hair care out of the way. Now let's talk about makeup. The first makeup item that I got is a eye pencil from Rowan Beauty, and they call this the Vow Brow. I keep wanting to call it Wow Brow. For some reason, Vow Brow just doesn't work for me. The shade that they sent me is medium, and this is a perfect neutral shade. I think a lot of people will be able to use this with no issue, and I'm very happy to say that this has a ultra fine tip. I really enjoy pencils like that, and some of my favorites are like the one from ABH, the brow, I can't remember what it's called, but it's a really fine tip. This one is reminiscent of that, and I used it today on my brows. I don't know if I can be the perfect judge on the color, because I just tinted my brows recently and I think I overdid it. They're a little bit too dark than what I normally do. You can apply this a little bit more pressure and you can build up the color that way. If you're just using light strokes, it would make it super easy to make hair light strokes at the front of your brow. So given that, I will say that this is a versatile product. It includes a very nice, very precise spoolie, which I do appreciate whenever brow pencils include that. Honestly, I hate brow pencils that don't have it. Like, it doesn't make any sense to me. And the only con that I will say about this is that when I was using it, because I was having to press harder to get the deeper shade here on the tail of my brow, I did notice that a little hair came off. That's my only complaint with it, but that's probably just user error. It's just one of those things. I like something a little bit more creamier, just a tad. This was nice, but I want just a tad creamier so that I don't have to press so hard to build up the pigmentation. But this one's a solid brow pencil. Easy to use as far as the fine tip, so it's solid. This was a good one. Now let's get into the one that gave me trouble. This is the Georgia Blush from Benefit Cosmetics. Now the packaging on this is very cute. I love the box packaging that they have. And the shade itself, when I looked at it, was so pretty. It is such a warm peachy blush. I thought it would have more shimmer than what it actually had. And also, side note, this little brush is a joke. I tried to use this to dip into the pan to apply my blush, but it just would not pick up the color. So I had to dip into an actual blush brush to be able to use it today. I don't think I like this, or maybe it's just not for me. I am a fair skin tone, and I had to build up that color just for it to show up on my skin. I had to go in several times with it, and just the swatches, like, the swatches aren't impressive. Like, it's close to my skin tone. I definitely couldn't see people with deeper skin tones making this work. I could be wrong, but I just don't like it. I think this is probably the first Benefit product that I've ever used that I don't really like. Yeah, this is just a hard pass for me. I'm probably just gonna go ahead and declutter this and give it to someone else who can use it. Maybe one of my friends that has a lighter skin tone than me, because maybe the peach would look really nice on them. And it's a shame, because Benefit Cosmetics, I love so many of their things. This, I just had to try so hard to get it to work. Once it was on, it was pretty, but I don't like to have to work that hard for it. I'm all for a buildable blush, but I don't want one that you have to dig in so hard. It was almost like it was going hard pan. Like, I don't even know if you guys can see this, but maybe they're not all like this. Maybe it's just mine. I just had to work so incredibly hard to get color payoff, and I don't like it. Like, it's just not for me. So there you go. And the last time they came in the box, this was actually a hit for me. We have the Tarte Man-Eater Plumping Gloss, and the shade that I was sent is Buff. I have it on right now, and the last time I had this, I don't remember the plumping, the spiciness being so intense. It's not as intense as the Too Faced Lip Injection Extreme. Like, that one burns my lips. Like, I had to take it off immediately once it started working. This one, it was a little intense, but it wasn't anything that I couldn't handle. I'm tough, and plus, now my lips look huge. I I'll try my best to include a before and after so you can see the difference that it made. And the shade that came in the box, Buff, this one is a universal shade. It is so pretty. I really like the way this makeup look turned out today. I'm a huge fan of plumping lip glosses. I think they're great to make your lips look especially pouty. If any of you have recommendations for a plumping gloss that doesn't give you that intense tingly feeling, like I said, the Too Faced Extreme in Lip Injection, that one's way too much for me. I want something a little bit more milder than this, if that makes any sense. If you have any recommendations, make sure you drop them down below in the comment section. But that is everything that came in my box this month. So the variation as a whole, I mean, I will use this, I know, that's fine, but I'm not really a big fan of getting hair care in my beauty box. The blush was a flop, didn't like that. The products that I got this time, like, I think my favorite out of the premium box, and that's kind of sad to say, it's just a gloss. Like, I really, really like this gloss. And probably in second place would be the under eye patches, just because they stayed in place. But me personally, I get excited about makeup. I have tons of skincare. I'm kind of good on it for a while, and I so wish that Boxycharm and other subscription boxes would just lay off the skincare. I'm tired of saying it in every video, but honestly, it's one of these things that's just driving me crazy. I only have one face. I end up giving away a lot of my skincare to my friends and family, so they probably appreciate it, but I just wish subscription boxes would take a break. Like, just skip a month or two. Make it a little bit easier on us. Give us an all makeup box. And I know with Boxycharm, they're getting ready to do some changes, and they're going to be upping the price in the premium box. And they said that, oh, and the luxe box. But they said that one of the things they're going to be working towards is making it to where it's more makeup and less other things. I hope they stick to that, because that would be amazing. That's what we've been wanting for months. And I'm guessing that this is something that Ipsy may be implementing. I know their prices have went up recently too, so I'm hoping that they're going to follow through on their word and we can get more makeup. And again, people can argue, you know, you only have one face for makeup as well, but still, makeup is something that you can kind of test right away and know if it's right for you, and it's just more fun to play with and experiment. Skincare, you have to pay attention to what you're putting on your skin, you have to give it time to work, then you have to see how it works with other products. Like for me, picking out skincare is a very personal thing, where I put my money, and I don't really like a bunch of random things being sent to me. So sorry I went off on a tangent. We're talking about this particular box. The variation, it came with 3 makeup items and 2 skincare items and 1 hair care item. This was an okay variation. It was balanced as far as how many in each category that you got, and it was a little less makeup than we have been getting, so that was good. It's just, I don't know, the items didn't really perform the way I expected. I haven't got a chance to try this. You have to give skincare longer to get it, you know, to see how it does. It's kind of hard for me to get excited about this particular variation. If there was more makeup, maybe an eyeshadow palette like in my base box, make sure to check out that video, I would be more excited about it. This was okay. Meh. It was fun. But yeah, guys, now it is your turn. I've been talking enough. Feel like I'm talking your ear off and ranting a little bit. Make sure you take the time to come to the comment section and let me know your feedback on this particular variation, and if you want it, or if you want something with less skincare, hair care, more makeup, sound off below. Thank you guys so much for taking time to watch this video. I really do appreciate it, and I love you. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!